For all of your financing options,
9th of July.
Guaranteed Home Mortgage
And
Company,
let's bring in our
where they
guests
pride
here today.
themselves on superior customer
As you
service
pointed out,
and
they've
creating
been here
satisfied
before.
customers. From purchasing your home,
we have
helping you save money by
Jessica Damasio
refinancing, to
and
your reverse
Andrew
mortgage
Freeman, both
needs.
from
Call
Broccolo
Guaranteed Home Mortgage
They are
Company,
landscape
698-1551,
Welcome in, guys.
or click GHMC.com.
So you've been here
Guaranteed Home
before.
Mortgage Company. When you do business
saw
with
the
them,
fireworks
you're a
apparently
customer
when
for
they-
life. Call 698-1551.
Did you? Yeah, tell us all what happened, Pat.
Quite innocently.
Looking for open houses this weekend? Log on to WNYOpenHouse.com and find listings from the area's top real estate professionals. There's a new address to find your next open house. WNYOpenHouse.com, powered by Property Source.
For luxuriously appointed furniture, flooring, and window treatments, think Victor Furniture at Schoen Place in Pittsburgh. Visit our brand new showroom and fall in love with our top quality brands and exceptional pricing for bedrooms, dining rooms, leather, home, office, flooring, window treatments, sofas, and chairs. Think Victor Furniture at Schoen Place in Pittsburgh, helping customers enjoy their homes since 1965. Learn more at VictorFurnitureInc.com.
You've already removed how many of them?
Visit Rochester's newest coffee house, Dark Horse
You're not
Coffee,
getting enough
open
sun
in the
now?
Village Gate,
Well, they're
serving
starting to-
the
they're
area's
starting to crowd
finest
each other. I
gourmet
used to get
coffee,
last summer,
specialty
honestly,
drinks, and
I used to get
food.
about
Our new
6 hours of
2,500
direct
square
sun
foot
on my
space
deck.
is the perfect place
Now I'm
to meet
getting
your
about
family,
3
friends, and
because they're
clients.
blowing back
Try one
from
of our
the neighbor's
signature
property
wraps
and
or
the rest
paninis.
of
For
them,
complete
they're all
menu
growing into
items
the
and
open
daily
space
specials, click
rather
on
quickly.
darkhorsecoffee.net.
4 years
Dark
from
Horse
now,
Coffee in the
they're gonna
Village
go
Gate
faster.
next to California
You don't like
Roller.
that idea?
It's Soho in Rochester
Would
and
you like
open
taking
mic
X to
every
those
Friday
Use
night.
the restroom, Andrew? You look.
Hey,
I'm
Andrew,
Patrick.
what's going on? Physically ill.
And if you know me, you know that I have a real problem with the rising cost of everything.
So you
Are
don't
you
like
sick
the
of
sun?
higher utility bills,
Not
gasoline,
your-
food, and everything else around
my
you?
suntan.
I would like to introduce a
Broccolo
product
Tree
that
and
will
Lawn
help you
Care,
reduce
they've been
your
around
electric
since
bill. The
1990,
Power Miser
offering
from
its
PMC
services,
Eco Supply
recognized
cuts
locally
your
and
electric
nationally for
bill
their
by up to
education efforts within the
25%.
green
Costs
industry,
start
as
at
well as serving their
$265
customers.
installed,
Look,
and there are over
we're going to link your website to our
2,500 homes
website
and
at
businesses in the Rochester area.
propertysourceradio.com. But why
For
don't you
more
run it down in
information
case
on this
people
Power
wanna
Miser, call
bypass us, which often they seem to want to do.
202-3599.
Our website is
and I approve of this product.
www.broccologroup.com.
BroccoloGroup.com, and that's BROCCOLO. Broccolo.
Looking for ideas to update your home? Need a contractor
20
to get
years
the job
doing this
done?
stuff, huh?
Visit
20 years.
unripetomato.com.
So I'd
a
say
green
you're pretty
website
established.
with green ideas.
I would say so.
Search our
What's your
online home
specialty?
improvement directory filled with
Personally
companies
or
that can help with
Well,
your next home
professionally.
improvement. Are you a
Well,
home improvement company looking for
personally
a
might be a whole
cost-effective
different
way to
show.
market
Well,
your business? Call
I
Property
can't make
Source
that
to see
everybody.
how far your dollar goes with us.
I mean, on a perfect day, what do you like to do at work?
458-0011 gets you started. Unripetomato.com.
I do a lot of
part of the Property
tree
Source network of
inspections, lawn
websites.
care, landscape. We're getting
Property
into,
Source
we're
Radio,
getting into more
clinically proven to grow back
green
hair.
roofs and
You're
the living
listening
walls
to
as
Property
well.
Source Radio.
Something
Help
we
us out and
push
support our
through.
advertisers.
You find a
For a
big need for
complete
that?
list of the sponsors on
Or are
this
you
show,
making a need
visit
for it?
The
PropertySourceRadio.com.
lawn care, there's always a need for it.
No, but we're sticking with Property Source Radio. This segment is brought to you by True
right now
Energy
it's more
Solutions.
commercial. We do have a
For a
couple
comprehensive
residential
energy
clients
audit
that
called
do have
True Energy
like
Solutions.
a green wall.
That was weird.
Or
Jeff Haley, man, filling in for Alex's. You sounded a little tentative there. Am I saying this
Hold on,
right?
let me get the phone number there. I think it's 242 True.
Environmentally
Hold on a
friendly,
second.
made of
Yep, you got it.
environmentally material. I don't know. You know, that's
No.
the right number.
A
Stop
green
laughing.
Jeff is
Rubber
tires.
This week, who
a
was
green
on
wall or
assignment
living
is-
wall
he's-
is actually
Steve
plants
Huntsman
that
here.
have
Pat
been put
Coyne
into trays.
RJ
that
is
can
doing
actually
the board work, as we
screw
call
into
it.
the
today.
wall.
So
Thank you,
he's
RJ.
really
Artisan
doing a
work.
good job. Of
There's
course,
also one at the Henrietta
he
Public
filled in
Library
all week
on
with
Hawkins Road.
me on the
Ones
Good Morning
that you
Coffee
did?
Club too.
Oh, we did the one
because
artisan.
the guys I work with are on vacation. Okay, I can see that.
Like this whole wall right here
How
would
to
be
handle the
a
equipment?
big-
So
Yeah,
RJ
actual
was
plant material.
willing to
And
stop
normally
by
there's irrigation
for a
right
reasonable
into
price
it, so
and
you
take care of
don't
all that
have
this
to worry
past
about
week
watering
on the
it.
bee, and I appreciate
Herbs
that as
and
well.
stuff
I
like
didn't
that.
get a chance
Yeah,
to thank
great
you
for the
on
kitchen if you
on the
want
air
to do
down
a
there.
small piece.
Excuse me, Jessica Tomasio and Andrew
That's the
Freeman,
cut
so I
right
can
there.
have a cilantro wall with us.
Absolutely.
I found out that Jessica's about to become a certified arborist.
Recertified, right?
Cilantro all over.
Yeah,
Right.
yep. I've been
pots.
just
Oh, okay.
in the recertification process right now.
And so
but
that's the
yes,
new big thing.
for a few years. So.
Yeah. as far as like
Congratulations.
major,
You can tell when my tree is dead.
the biggest thing in
Okay.
commercial
I'll be able to tell when
and
there's no leaves on
more
it.
residential.
All right,
at this point
Andrew,
is
we
the
want to
emerald
talk
ash.
a little bit about the
geez, yeah, I want to get into
ash
that
borer
a little bit later on.
and
because
what
that's
the
I think
emerald
we can
ash
do a whole-
borer.
a
Can you
whole
tell me what it
segment
is
on
first
that
of all, and how do I know if it's affecting me? It's
kind of frightening.
I do have this little itch over here, and I'm wondering. We're talking with the gang from Broccolo Tree and Lawn Care, Jessica and Echo, your landscape consultants.
It affects
Andrew
only
was
ash
telling me
trees.
he has a title
It does
beyond
not
that.
affect anything else other than those. Besides doing landscape, and it was something that was introduced from China management, which believed to be tree spraying, lawn care, the fertilization, maybe 10 years ago or so. Grub control for that. It was found in Michigan and has since moved to 5 other states. Can get into outside of that, like talking on the radio. What it does is
pretty fun, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I always love it.
And is this what you always wanted to do? I mean, was this like
yes?
Yeah.
Since I was 3 years old, my one requirement for a job was to be outside and never affected is parts of the tree. That was my rule. I didn't care what it was, but it had to be outside. Because it'll actually take 2 to 3 years to
accomplished
start
it.
to really
Well,
show
yeah,
in
it seems
my
so.
vine.
You know,
So
never stuck behind the desk.
Decline.
Could this have happened
No.
to my tree?
Congratulations.
In the winter,
No. Yours is a maple tree, then
on
no.
the computer
It will not
researching
happen. Oh, okay.
for the following
And
spring.
no, Pat,
yours are oaks.
Yeah, that's what we call it.
That's what we call it.
That's what we're going
Yeah, it's more like looking to see what new plants are
You
coming
do
up,
want to
what
look for,
is new in
the
the
signs
green
of dieback
industry,
will
what new
start
techniques
from
are being
the
used,
top
what
of the
things I need
crown,
to
like the
worry
tips
about,
of the branches
especially
will
for
start
my
dying back.
How about
and also you'll see
turf
right like
lawns,
along the base
like
of the tree,
artificial,
you
like
want to look
football
for
field turf lawns.
holes,
Is that
exit
trending
holes,
in any way?
D-shaped, and not with our clients. Also the tree will start
okay.
We do have a
sending
couple
out
clients that do
epicormic
have
shoots, which are
artificial
just
turf
little
golf
sprouts
course
coming out of like the
putting
trunk
greens.
of the
That's
tree.
about it.
Oh, okay.
So those are
Just
a few things
little
that you
bit
can
of
look for.
Well, that'd be cool in your
But
backyard.
you really, if you do have an ash
Well, yeah, I
tree in your
suppose it would
yard,
be, but
you
I
probably
don't
want to
think
call
I
a
can get
certified
that.
arborist
That would
over,
never get past
take
the
a look
Minister
at
of
it,
Finance.
decide whether or not
Julie
you
would
want
ex-nay
to
that
start.
one.
People with really understanding wives have.
Now, will you
cutting
come by
rates
and take a
on the
look and
ground.
not charge me for it? But you know what I do
I
need?
do
I
free
need a tree
consultations,
removed.
yes.
I have to say, this
That's
thing
what Steve likes.
Well, I don't mind a
I
consultation.
would have taken a
That'll be.
picture of it.
Oh,
That's
I
why
know.
Jessica to stop by, don't you?
Well, I just got a text from my wife, and she says
I've
pieces
used them
fall off
before.
it
They're
all the
great.
time.
Did you meet
And I'm
Lorraine?
convinced at some point it's just going to tumble over.
I don't know Lorraine. She
I don't
has to
Probably
be
not
Lori.
Lori, yeah.
Well, it's in between living and dead right now, according to him.
It's brown, right?
It's very brown.
That's
Squirrels are
wonderful.
living in it. It's
Hang
kind of
on.
hollowed out now. This emerald ash borer thing, is it something that can...
Probably going to want to come
what's
over,
the prognosis?
take a look.
Is it going to
And
be
is
here
that an
forever? Are we
expensive
doomed?
proposition?
Well,
It's Julie. Julie seems to, and I have to
could be.
just to say,
We're not really
she
sure.
handles
There's
all
been
this
studies.
stuff.
Michigan, it's been
Is
there
it
for
in the
a number
backyard
of
or
years.
the front?
It's
In the
still
backyard.
there. They are working
Tends
on
to be a little bit
different
more work when it's in the
formulations
backyard
of
trying to get the
treatment
debris
to see which
from
is the most
Yeah.
the back to
effective.
the front, especially
Currently,
if it's
we
a big
are
old
using
tree.
We have an alley in the
that
back,
has
so you'd be able to
been
bring the
told to
truck
us
up.
that
But
it's
it's just,
99%
it's sad.
for
It's very
controlling
sad to see this tree
this
dying.
invasive species.
It provides very little
So,
shade anymore. It's
what
like
it
an
does
old
is
person.
Doesn't kill
Does it have
it
leaves or is
directly
it
the
totally
first time. It'll
just sticks?
make it die
Just
back
pretty
and then
much
it'll move
sticks.
to a
So you
different
can't
tree
resurrect
because it's
something
being
like that.
depleted,
That's already
and then
beyond
it will
its
go back
life
to the other
expectancy,
tree.
based
So
on
it's not
Steve's description.
killing
right?
it
Based on what I hear,
contact,
yeah, it doesn't
okay.
sound very
Definitely.
good. I mean, of course, if there were some kind of
Interesting.
solution we could try, we'd want to go
I
there
would imagine
before.
it's
we
a
went
nightmare
straight
for
to
you
the
guys.
removal.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
suppose.
I'll just have to take a look.
Heck,
Okay,
it's,
just one of
is it-
those
I
things
mean,
where
do we have
I don't
a lot
know
of
where
ash in
you
this
can
part of
actually
the
go
co-
from.
We have a
state
lot
tree
of ash
possibly
trees.
dying to
It's
possibly
becoming
saving it.
it's
You know what I mean?
a huge
Just
topic,
in my head, I
obviously,
can't
at
figure
our
out
office
that
and within our
line.
customer
Sending a text to my wife
range.
right
But
now to
it
find
is
out what
nice
kind of a
that
tree
we are
it is.
able to
Hopefully she'll
offer
get back to me if she can
a
stop
solution,
scratching for a minute.
and allow people
But,
to hang on
yeah,
to their trees
it is. It's
by
like
doing
just
this
seeing someone in the
injection.
family die.
It's an
And my
injection,
fear is it's
that
going to fall on the
is
neighbor's
good
house and not
for,
on mine, which is
2 to 3 years. But we're
Am I
learning
liable
to.
if
We're
that
working
happens?
with Cornell and the DEC to do the
It's
right
on you.
thing.
Well, then follow me
so we
home
may,
and we'll
we'll take care. We're going to have to get over there pretty quickly,
another,
and then see kind of where
Broccolo
the
Tree and
insect
Lawn Care.
populations are at.
It is BroccoloGroup.com.
And determine whether or not we
Where are
can
you
wait
guys?
3 years or
We
maybe
are
even
on
4
Right
years.
Henrietta Town Line
Road. But they will feed
Kind of
and
near
move on. Their
West
food
Henrietta.
source is
Yeah,
at some
we're
point going to be
right up the
depleted
street from them.
because they will feed on all
Oh,
of the
okay, I know
trees
where you
here.
are.
Yep.
Yeah.
What, is it
And did
just
I
like
hear
one
there's gonna
bug
be
that
some
gets in there, or is it
expansion
like
happening?
a
Is that something we can
colony
talk
that
about,
gets
or
in
is it
there?
a
Well, there'll be a
secret?
number
Yeah?
of.
We
It's a
have
boring
recently
insect.
purchased the
And
garden
then they
center
what?
on 441
Manifest and
Country Entryway Garden Center.
Duplicate. And
So we are
They move right in.
They move right in, and they feed, and
that was something
they feed on all this cambium tissue,
so we just
and
announced we had our
it
grand
destroys the
reopening
tree.
of
So
the facility on
Some
July
states
2nd.
have it, some states don't. How do
So
we just
the
luck of the
Countryway
draw?
store, is that what
And
you're
why
saying?
doesn't Canada?
Where
have
is
it?
that?
Why
I
can't we
can't
just send
visualize
it
that.
all
Like
up?
441
less
near
ash,
maybe, I don't
441.
know.
We haven't looked into a mile and a quarter from
using
Carter
just
what's in the United States.
Yeah.
Road. in Penfield. Primarily.
So you guys do change when you acquire another company like that, another
transporting from one
center?
to another.
Do you change the name to Broccolo?
General rule,
or is that not in the plan?
Insect only flies about a half we are leaving it the way it is. It may be Broccolo's
interesting. Okay.
Since it's been, it used to be pretty well controlled in Michigan, and then it got found in Ohio.
Just curious.
Who's Broccolo? Because neither of you are Broccolos, are you?
No, not really.
Old man Broccolo. Is there one?
Lori is the Broccolo.
Now I'm in trouble.
She's not here.
Yep.
Lori, please turn off the radio at this point.
And they were 20 years isolated. It's
really? Their husband, Albert Broccolo.
Okay.
It was a confirmed.
My wife says it's a maple
Upper
tree.
Falls Park.
Yes.
Last month.
Easy.
Yep.
Did you guys part of that at all?
We were actually the city forestry department located those. I mean, the city of Rochester has its own silver maple plan. They tend to drop a lot of limbs, so to speak. Yeah, and how to deal with it to a certain age. Actually, pretty active. They're treating, I think, about 4,300. So I mean, right away. We'll see what we can do. So they've already gotten revive it in some ways, but the preventative. I'll let you know.
I'm going to make an appointment.
And yeah, make an appointment with me.
With you?
They did find, yes, I will come out and take a look. 17
you love my wife,
trees
by the way.
With,
well, yeah, we can talk about prednisone.
Born I know. So far.
The feeling of wanting to bite people's heads off.
So the biting heads off and wanting to eat, you can relate to that.
Yeah, it's not a pretty thing. I know what you're going through.
You guys mentioned this Emerald Ash Borer questions. You can get in touch with the good folks at Broccolo Tree and Lawn Care at questions.group.com. Hopefully you guys have some answers, sourceradio.com. We're speaking with Jessica Damasio and Anthony Freeman, landscape consultants from Broccolo Tree and Lawn Care. We're here at 10 o'clock. Broccolo Tree and Lawn Care here on Property Source Radio. We are here till 10 o'clock, so stay with us. Sports Radio 950 ESPN.
That I found a little bit early on this year. Totally honest, totally serious. By the way, Andrew's laughing already. I have a small dogwood in my side off my deck. Okay. 4th of July weekend, it looked very stressed. The leaves are starting to look distressed and falling off like it was fall. And I remember it doing that the last couple of years when it got really dry, maybe but in August, I don't think, or maybe late July, not the first week of July. And I'm thinking, uh-oh, that's bad. So I put the sprinkler out and ran it for 5 hours. I turned the sprinkler on that side of the yard, soaked everything down for 5 hours. Is that because we're too dry now? I mean, we just went from wet to dry, right or wrong?
Yeah. The best thing you can do in that situation, because your tree is stressed out from drought, but it also probably has a lot to do with the fact that we had a really wet spring. And with trees like dogwoods and maples and crab apples, they get a ton of fungal diseases, leaf spots.
Okay.
So it will they'll defoliate, they'll drop their leaves. They'll more than likely set out another set of leaves this year, but it's something that, with a dogwood.
So it may not be stressed because it's a drought type of situation. It might be because it got too much rain back in April.
Right.
Okay.
It's probably a combination. Combination of stresses.
Yeah, because I kind of panicked. I came back from 4th of July celebrations, and I'm like, why is half this tree on the ground? The leaves.
Yeah.
And it made me a little nervous because it's a nice little tree.
Might be your neighbors.
Yeah, they might have killed. They might. I'm just kidding.
Pat's away. Let's kill his trees.
Make them look bad.
Yeah.
In May, the month of May, we had more rainfall. We had over 14 inches of rain in May.
In May? Wow.
And in June, we had about 1.5.
Okay.
And now we need rain.
Yeah.
Here it is July. We need some rain, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're in a drought.
My lawn is all burned out now, so it's definitely showing. I don't know. It just seems like it was one extreme to the other. I don't know if you noticed it around your place there, Steve, or not. But
of course not.
Of course not. Just get in the car and back out with your eyes closed.
He leaves and it's dark.
Yeah.
Comes home, it's dark.
Oh, my gosh.
That's right.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if there was any, different effects or anything. This year is unusual from compared to previous years, or
this year we've seen more disease issues because of that rain. Wetness creates fungal problems later on in the season, which you start to see now since it started to dry out.
Oh,
so
okay.
It could be that. It could be the drought. It could be a combination of both because dogwoods like being wet. So when all of a sudden you go into a drought, it's going to start suffering.
Okay.
But everything doesn't just balance out over the course of the year. Does that,
Even Stevens?
Yeah, you'd think, no?
You would think. That's wishful thinking. It really doesn't. I mean, especially when we go from one extreme to another like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, because of the drought, you're going to see these lawns are crispy and your trees are stressed, and it does help to take a hose and water your trees and just relieve that.
Pat, I just say just chop down the dogwood.
Well, I like the dogwood. It's very manageable. It's small, and I like the flowers on it.
We don't want to just chop down trees.
Else.
Knock them down, baby.
I got other ones I can knock down, baby. Let's get my checkbook out.
You two over there. Broccolo Tree and Lawn Care, if you want to get in touch with them. Phone number?
424-4476.
You got to sing it with a jingle, though. No?
So not
Do it again.
Andrew said earlier he doesn't do karaoke. 424-4476. Open every day?
We are open Monday through Saturday, traditionally. During the summer months, which is now in August, we're closed on Saturdays.
Okay, so day off for you guys. Good.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but yeah. So it's usually the first person gets there at 6 o'clock in the morning, and the last person leaves about 8 o'clock at night.
Great.
Depends on the person.
Great. And you can find out more about Broccolo Tree and Lawn Care by linking onto our website, PropertySourceRadio.com. I'll take a quick break. We'll be back. This is Property Source Radio until 10 o'clock at Sports Radio 950 ESPN.